but it's easy for you. It's easy to duplicate and do the same thing. It says it is. I'm just going to keep being really loud.
There you go.
And I'm already sick, so I'll just try to be louder. Is it working now? It goes in and out, so I'm just going to keep yelling. Okay. So Party Pad is something that everybody can do. We're going to show you every single month that we do this Party Pad. Somebody does it a little bit different. I hope that you all get to take away something a little bit different, but it's the basics of our business. Let me tell you, I've whipped out my Party Pad that I keep in my purse. I've even done it at Beaver Town, coffee shops, you name it. I'm going to do that Party Pad everywhere because it's going to tell my clients, my customers, my potentials just about the business and about the product. And I'm not going to skip something or miss something by following the Party Pad. So we have a very special guest tonight, one of my very own Diamond from Sudbury. She doesn't get to come down this way so often. So we are really, really excited to, I don't know where she disappeared to, but I'm looking for her. One of our awesome Diamonds from Sudbury, Jessica. Come on up, Jessica. All right, so what Jessica doesn't know is that I have to run to the back and get her Party Pad. We're in old school, like we're at a Party Pad. All right. And I only told her 10 minutes ago that she was doing a Party Pad today.
So when she said literally anybody can do this, you can, because I was just told I could.
So who's excited to be here? Me too. I actually drove like 4.5 hours to be here, so we're super excited. I'm staying at a hotel.
No excuses.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Barbie. So I'm going to do my best to hold this up while I also hold this microphone, which I'm kind of excited to hold because they say you don't get to hold this until you're like presidential enough. So kind of excited, Barbie, that you handed this to me right now. So my name is Jessica Corbio. I'm a Diamond Leader with It Works. I've been in this for just over 14 months. I actually joined as a favor for a friend. I had been in a few direct sales before, and I actually had no intention of ever working this business. I threw a party for someone who I met. I was running a photo booth business at the time. We were at a vendor show. She was super nice and very persistent. I don't know if you know her, Felicia Baby. And she harassed me to the point where I was like, I need to throw a party for this girl or she is never leaving me alone. So I had a party for her. I signed up. I didn't know her from a hole in the ground, but I'm that girl who does favors for people. So I'm like, yeah, I'll sign up for you. And 3 months went by. I gave away all my wraps. I did nothing. And I almost quit. And then she said, just give me 3 months. 3 months to work with you and just see where you are from there. So 3 months went by, I worked my business, I found my why, which was being able to homeschool my children. I really, really, really felt that that was best for them and I needed to do it. So 3 months later I went Diamond, and it's been nonstop ever since. And it's the best ride ever. Flip this this way. So we are known for our wraps. That is our major signature product. These wraps are very, very simple to use. They come in a box of 4. You take them out, and they're already lotioned and ready to go. They've got 38 botanicals on them. You can wrap anywhere from the chin down. You don't want to wrap your face. The botanicals are a little bit strong. Layer on our face is a little bit thinner. We do have special facial wraps for that. If you have not tried a facial wrap, I highly recommend it. I actually have really sensitive skin and I'm really nervous to put things on my face normally if I'm not used to it. And the facial wrap was the first wrap I ever tried. I tried it before a body wrap and I had amazing results. It is so hydrating. I have very dry skin and I didn't actually have to moisturize for about 3 days after using the facial wrap. So I recommend you all try one. So you can wrap anywhere from the chin down. You want to leave it on for as little as 45 minutes, but you can leave it on actually up to 8 hours. Some of us leaving it, it's really up to you. So what it does is it tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. It reduces the appearance of cellulite and gives you fast and long-lasting results. There are some people who need to know more than that. What I tell people, because they don't want to just hear that it tightens, tones, and firms, is I tell them a little bit of the science of it. So it basically is causing something called lipolysis, which is the breakdown and removal of fat. And you can only get them through an It Works independent distributor. So, of course, our wraps are our signature product, but we are so much more than wraps. I can't even tell you how many parties I have done where 97% of the people say, oh my God, you have more than wraps? And I kind of like, what do you mean we have more than wraps? Of course we're not a business that just sells wraps. So we have a full entire facial line, facial wraps, our cleanser, toner. I love our entire facial line. I use it daily. We have our green supplements, which gives you 8 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. They also alkaline your body, which is really, really important nowadays with all this illness and disease and stuff on the rise. I know for myself, the greens have done wonders for me. They are by far my favorite product. We have many supplements as well as some protein and nutrition bars. Do you guys do testimonials? I don't know what you guys do here, yeah? So does anybody want to come up and maybe talk a little bit about their favorite product and what something has done for them and share your story? Is there anybody here who wants to do that? Don't all raise your hands at once now. Don't rush up and crowd me.
This actually isn't my testimonial, but it's a testimonial that I received from a client the other day. And it's one of those products that we don't talk enough about. And it's one of those products, oh yeah, it's actually also cry because I'm a big staff. So I had a woman, she had been looking for something for her mom. Her mom had very, very bad hip pain, joint pain, to the point where she could barely even walk with a walker anymore. She was only 25% mobile. She came across it, works totally randomly, and she saw relief and how it talked about the joint. While she ordered a bottle to try one, she put her mom on it. Within 2 weeks, her mom has 75% mobility in her entire body. She called me. She actually wrote a big testimony on her Facebook, and she called me in tears and said, my mom's signing as an actual loyal with you now. She's never ever going to ever go off this relief again. I was very honored that I got to speak with her mom, who's 80 years old, cute as a button, and she was almost in tears as well because she hadn't been able to move and function normally, and for the first time in 2 years, she felt like she could. So we need to think about more than just the wraps and the fat fighters and the weight loss. We have so many amazing things out there that we don't spend enough talking about. We have something to help someone. That's right. And relief is absolutely one of them. So think about those people that you know, guys, maybe that neighbor down the street. Think about them. Go take them a flyer and talk about the relief because it's a really amazing, awesome product. Awesome. Thanks, Barbie. Does anybody else have anything that they want to share? Awesome. Keep coming up.
Hi everyone. My testimony also is not for myself. It's from my cousin. She has, I forget what type of diabetes, but it's like the worst type. I forget what type that is. Yeah, I think so. So she has really hard time like growing out her hair and stuff like that. So I told her about the hair, skin, and nail pills, and she had signed up as a loyal customer with me. And her first one, she wrote on my Facebook saying, I haven't noticed a difference in my hair, but these pills have made such a huge difference in my nails. I probably haven't noticed a difference in my hair because I'm on all these medications for diabetes, which helps with like, stops growing your hair and stuff like that. And then 3 months, that was her first month taking hair, skin, and nails. And then 3 months later, she had sent me this text message. And she said, she sent me some pictures, but the pictures didn't really, like they weren't adequate pictures to be able to post. But she said, now taking into the fact that I have diabetes and I'm on medication, my hair growth has been exceptionally slow until hair, skin, nails. I've also had trimmed my hair twice. Someone in the office even commented one day that it seemed like my hair grew overnight. And then she's like, first picture is October 3rd, and the next two are October 23rd. And the last two are from today. She's like, I think the results are amazing for me, being on all the medication that she was on. So when she sent me that, I was like, that's awesome, because she hasn't been able to grow her hair in so long. And she has like really short hair, and her hair from her first picture was here, and then her second picture a month later was like down here. So it was absolutely amazing, yeah.
That's awesome. Anybody else? Let's do one more. One more to close it off. Who wants to go? Donna, you want to come? Sure.
So my story isn't regarding myself. It's one of my DTs in Sudbury, Lee. She has Parkinson's disease, and she tremors constantly. And within 3 weeks of being on the greens, she is down to like tremoring only once or twice a week, which is fantastic. So I haven't talked to her in the last few months, but I'm sure that's even gone down more. So personally, I've been taking greens in the healthcare industry, and I've been taking greens forever. And they taste like you're chewing on grass, like it's really disgusting. Ours are fantastic. If you haven't tried them yet, you have to try them. They are amazing. And even if you don't have any problems, you will feel difference in your energy and just fit and well, and you'll notice just balancing your alkalinity. So you also will be dropping weight that you didn't even know you need to drop, bloating, all kinds of stuff. It's fantastic. Give it a go.
So by now I'm sure that some of you are wondering, how can I get these amazing products that we just talked about? We have two ways. One way is retail. And as Felicia says, if we don't like you, we will suggest that you buy retail. Nobody buys retail. I think, over 300 customers, and none of them are retail, because it just doesn't even make sense to buy retail. If you like to get a deal and have a sale, you're going to want to become a loyal customer. And who here likes a sale? Everyone. So to become a loyal customer, we actually have two ways. One way is you buy a membership, just like you would buy at Costco. So it's $55, I believe it's like $60. You buy that membership, that gives you 40% off our product for life. So it doesn't matter if it's a year down the road, 10 years down the road, you have that membership for life. You can get a 40% discount on our products. You also get 10% back in perk points, and perk points are like dollar value. So when you have like 30 perk points, it's $30 off the product. Who wants an even better deal? Who doesn't want to spend $55? I don't want to spend $55. Who likes free? I like free. So to get it for free, all you have to do is shop in our store for 3 months in a row. It can be any product in our catalog. It can be any price. And 3 months in a row, it waives the $55 membership fee, and you are now a customer for life. So imagine Costco saying to you, hey, just come in our store 3 months in a row and purchase any one item, and you don't have to pay that membership fee. I think that is amazing. And from being at vendor shows and being around so many other direct sales companies, I can tell you that we are probably one of the only, if not the only company that offers a customer program like that. I love so many other companies and I can't find a customer program. So I think it is amazing that our company offers not only a customer program, but something that gives you guys a discount that us as distributors also get equally. So I think that's amazing. Plus, I should also mention that if you have that 3 months going and you keep it going, let's say it's been 3 months and you say to the person who enrolled you, you know what, I really love these screens. And I know I only had to do 3 months, but I want them coming because I love them so much and I can't imagine ever living without them. If you go another up to 6 months, the company is going to give you 50 perk points, so that's $50. And if you go another 6 months up to a year, they're going to give you 150. So in that year, they're giving you $200 to spend in the store, plus all the perk points that you've accumulated along the way. I think that some people, it's almost like $350 to $400 that you can get in that year and have a little shopping spree at the end. So I think that's just incredible. So now I'm going to chat a little bit about the business, which is, in my opinion, the most exciting part, because you can get these amazing products and also make money. So this company makes it extremely easy for anybody to do this business. We have 3 simple steps. They're called the steps to success. Once you learn these steps and you teach others to learn these steps and teach these steps, then that's all you ever need to learn. So the first step is join the party. So if you're a distributor already, you have already done this, and pat yourself on the back because you made the best choice ever. When you join the party, it is $133 Canadian, $99 US. And in your kit, you're going to get 4 racks, so a box, and some little mini defining gels, some fab wraps, some business materials, your website, and some catalogs, a few other things. Sorry, I'm not used to this actual party plan anymore. Step 2 is we really encourage you guys to get your 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. And the reason we encourage that is because if you get those 4 loyal customers, the company is going to give you, I believe it's $140 now, $160? $160 in product credit. When I joined a year ago, I think it was like 120 or 120.
166, I checked today.
Yeah, so that is amazing. You're gonna get $160 and $66 in product credit. You are also going to get, for every 2 loyal customers, a half price box of wraps. So when you get your 4 loyal customers, you have your box of wraps from your kit. These 2 box of wraps, we can sell our wraps as distributors for $30 to $35. So that is, oh no, let me quick on my math, like over $300 in all those 3 boxes of wraps. You have now made back your initial investment and then some. There is not a business out there that you can start and in your first month, make back your first investment and then some. I just think that's incredible. After you get that, your next goal is step 3 and you want to try and go Ruby. This business is built on Ruby. And to go Ruby, you're gonna have 3 people join this business with you. So it can be your sister, your mother, your coworker, somebody that you've never met. Maybe you're in a mom group with them on Facebook. You want to try and get them to join this business with you. You're gonna offer this opportunity. And one of them is going to get 2 other people. And once you teach those 5 people to do step 1 and step 2, then you're gonna go Ruby. And right now, this is huge, you guys. Right now, we have the $1,000 Ruby bonus. Normally, our Ruby bonus is $500, which is already so amazing. But at conference, they just announced that it's double that, and it's $1,000. So anybody who joins in February has 2 full calendar months. So you have until the end of April to complete these steps and go Ruby and get yourself a $1,000 bonus. And it's like a one-time payout, right? Yeah. So amazing. Who can use $1,000? That's right, it is 1,000 US. So we're just like almost 1,400 Canadian. That is a big shopping spree. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go through a little bit about our annual average earnings. As a distributor, you're making around $752 a year. I can tell you from experience that that is such a low ball average. Some people in their first month make that in wrap cash alone, not to mention bonuses and stuff, which I kind of actually forgot to mention in the first page. Who here is a distributor? Can you please stand up if you have joined and you are a distributor? Woo! Congratulations, you have made the biggest step, the biggest jump, and I congratulate you all. The next rank is executive. And executives make about $31, $32 a year. Who here in the room is an executive? Can you please stand up? See, it's just around the corner. Who's going for that $1,000? Who in the room is a Ruby? Please stand up. Congratulations. Who's going for that Emerald bonus? Yeah! We have a brand new Emerald bonus. This was not on the table when I went Emerald. Let me tell you, I sure wish it was. And it's $2,000. US. Thank you, everybody. Who in the room is an Emerald? Please stand up. Congratulations. So I hope y'all are going for that diamond bonus. Are you guys running for that? Awesome. So the next step is diamond, and diamond is when things kind of change in this business. It opens up a lot of doors for different bonuses, and we really, really encourage these. We tell everybody, run to diamond. Say this because of these amazing bonuses. And right now with the double big bonuses, the diamond bonus is $20,000. Who in the room is a diamond? I'm going to stand up. Diamonds make around $23,000 a year. The next rank is double diamond. So it's a really, really big jump from diamond to double diamond. It's about $54,309 a year. It's like double what a diamond makes. Who in the room is a double diamond? Do we have any double diamonds in the room? Woohoo! Awesome, ladies. Go for that triple bonus. The next one is Triple Diamond. Triple Diamonds make $104,842 a year. Is anybody a Triple Diamond? Awesome. So the Triple Diamond bonus right now is $50,000. The next one is Presidential Diamond. Presidentials make $193,896 a year. Can we just be real for a second? Like, doctors make this? I think, like, doctors make this money. Who in the room is a Presidential Diamond? Barbie Campbell! Presidential bonus is $100,000. The next one is ambassador. We have one ambassador in Ontario, and we are fortunate that she is ours. Is there any ambassadors in the room? Ambassadors are making $585,909 a year. I just can't even fathom that money. And the ambassador bonus right now is $150,000. I don't know any other companies that offer these kind of bonuses.
Who's going for ambassador?
Every single person in this room needs to rethink that question for me. Just ask, who is going for ambassador? So basically the choice is yours. You can be a loyal customer and you can get amazing discounts on our fantastic products and get 40% off, which is great, and earn amazing perk points. Or you can become a distributor. You can join the party and join this amazing wrap family. It really is a family. Like, when we call it a family, I know when I first joined, they said something like, oh, it's friendship, fun, and freedom. It kind of sounds like a TV commercial, but I can't even tell you how true that is. I never had a group of girls growing up, and I've made so many amazing friendships and sisterhoods since I joined this business. And it is lifelong friendships. It really is a family, and it's so amazing. And you still get 40% off. Making money. Who wants to make some money? That is perfect. Thank you.
We need to give our girl some credit for like she totally rocked it. See, but she kept talking to us about these bonuses. Who has not heard of the bonuses on the table right now? That's it. There's anybody I don't know, honey, we need to talk about that. All right, so we're good. So, Barbara's working. We finally have the slideshow working. It's coming. So let's talk a little bit about the bonuses. You know, they only come out here and there throughout the year. These are the times that you run. And right now, you guys, this is the time in the business to run. One thing, you know, we're going into 2016, and I knew this year was going to be big. I had butterflies even before it hit. Then all of a sudden, you go to a conference, and good old sappy, but you learn some amazing things. You see people who in 1 year walk on that stage as the top earner in the company. The year before, they were sitting at the back row. And why are they up there? Because they worked for it. They decided that they were good enough, because everybody here is good enough to walk on that stage. And they decided that every one of those ranks, they're going to get it, they're going to achieve it, and they're going to run to the next one. Why not? Does anybody in this room think they can't do it? Great answer, I love that. Okay, we're good. So, Ruby bonus. We didn't have a Ruby bonus when I got started. Man, I would have died for that Ruby bonus. They didn't have it. You guys have a chance to get it. And they doubled it for you. $1,000, one-time payout. That could be your rent for the month. Whole lot of bills for a month. Or you're just going to create shopping spree, whatever works for you. And for the first time ever, and we're going to pray that we're going to keep this on the table, let's have an emerald bonus. Right? That's amazing. We've been praying for this emerald bonus, and they doubled it. Guys, they doubled it. So how that works is you're going to get this on top of your commission. And emerald commissions are usually anywhere from $800 to $1,200 a month. Plus this. Never mind front cash and bonuses. That's big, guys. That's your mortgage. For working your business and helping other people in your team build Ruby. I don't know about you, but I like to help other people achieve their goals. That's why we're here. And then, good bonus is back! You know, I went into the conference saying, there's no way they're gonna double it again. There's no way. Mark got on stage and said, you know, we went crazy last year. We can't do that again. We can't double it. But we're gonna bring in the bonuses. And he goes, oh, by the way, you're double. And we were like, oh my gosh. And my mom hit the floor for a good minute or two because it's big. I have a couple girls last year that hit these bonuses of diamond, 20,000, double diamond, $30,000. Guys, this is just on top of your commission, okay? Triple diamond, 50,000. Presidential diamond, $100,000. And ambassador of $150,000. What could that do for you? What could that do for your family? And let me tell you, all of these are achievable. Or how's hit diamond in 9 days? Just saying. I hit double diamond in 4 months. Right? Barb and I ran together, we hit all of these. And I was 14 months in presidential. How long were you for ambassador? 2 years? 2 years to be ambassador. Why? Because she never said she couldn't. She always said she can't. She could, and she would. So you need to keep that in your head every single day. There isn't anything here that isn't achievable for you. So if you're getting one of these, I want you to be really loud, right?
Well, one thing I want to say, guys, is honestly, what will put the most fire under your butt is claiming it. And claiming it in a big way. If you intend to work for these bonuses, we've just talked about how possible it is. You guys can look around people on our team and other people in the company and see that these are absolutely possible and you can do it. We're here to support you guys. We will give you all the, advice on how we got there. And really, it's just go to work. You have to decide that you want it and you have to claim it. So I was telling somebody when we were at a conference, the thing that made me work so hard for ambassador and the reason that I wouldn't give up was the fact that I saw Mark Pentecost at Vietworks University in Michigan in April. And I said to him, the next time you see me, I will be an ambassador. And it was the scariest moment of my life to speak that out loud. It was something that I didn't want to claim. You can ask the girls, they had to post it on Facebook for me because I wasn't bold enough, right? It was something that scared the crap out of me. And if it scares you, it's a good thing. You have to challenge yourself. You have to, when we set goals that we know are attainable, it really doesn't challenge us that much. And if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And if you want to be one of these leaders, you have to be ready to go through the change. And, it's going to mean that you are growing as you reach these levels. And guess what happens when you grow? There's going to be growing pains. So we're not saying it's going to be easy, but we're saying it's possible. And you need to decide what your why is. Because if you're doing this for your family, if you're doing this for your future, if you're doing this to build a legacy, then you have to be focused on that. And every morning when you get up and you don't feel like doing it, and you face those growing pains that make you, hurt, and you say, oh, I want to stop. I don't enjoy this feeling right now. Somebody just said no to me, they knocked me down, maybe I just should give up on this dream. You have to remember what your why is. You have to keep it close to you. So we challenge you guys to, make a video or write out your why. Tell someone your story. Post it on your Facebook, send it to your upline, post it on the team page. Because when you do that, it will make you deepen your intentions and it will make you go for it. So we are here to support you guys every step of the way. It absolutely can be done on your own, but it's done a lot more easily and a lot more fun when you do it with other people. And in order for you to reach any promotion, it means that there's people on your team that are distributors with at least 400 in volume who are getting a good paycheck. It's going to mean that you have leaders underneath you who are now growing their own teams and seeing success in this business. And once that starts to happen, it can pick up a life of its own. And this is the season for momentum. We just came back from conference. We are so fired up. I'm busy. We all have busy lives, but you find every moment that you can to message people, to contact people, because you have something incredible to share. And it's not right for us to keep it to ourselves. This is a life-changing opportunity. We sat there and we watched the $1 million earners cross the stage. We watched the top leaders cross the stage. We watched the top earners cross the stage. And honestly, guys, I'll tell you that the reflections you're gonna hear from a lot of people are, you're just like us. And 2 years ago, Matt and I went to our very first conference in that same convention center. And it was really emotional for me being there this weekend because our lives truly changed by being there. And if you weren't there, I hope that you have watched the videos and just taken a glimpse of really what is possible with this. Because when we left for conference, my husband was not on board, right? We decided that we were, you know, he was coming along with me because I was sick and pregnant. And, you know, I tell you guys all the time, he was saying, like, can you just get a real job? And how many people in our lives don't consider this a real job? They look at it and they're like, oh, you have your hobby. You know, you have your thing on the side, and they don't think that it's gonna go anywhere. So you need to turn around and you need to say to them, don't believe me? Just watch. Because you can do it. And Matt came and he sat there, and that was his aha moment, was watching those top earners and the $1 million earners cross the stage. And he looked at me and he said, you're right. There is nothing different from these people to us. And I know that you could do this. And I bet you could get there faster if I helped you. So, you know, we came home and I was a double diamond, a new double diamond going into conference. You know, didn't have a huge booming team. You know, we were going through that slower season, just as we all face, November, December, January, when people are busy and it's a little bit tougher to get the results that we're looking for. So we had just come out of that, and we decided to set our goals to go triple diamond, and that scared me. You know, I didn't want to claim it. We made that silly little video where I claimed that I was going to go triple diamond by the end of March. And at that point, Matt said to me, well, you got to stretch yourself. I mean, if you go triple by March, you've got to go presidential by the end of the year. And I was thinking, yeah, right, I'm just saying I'm going triple, but I don't think I really will. And, you know, but when I claimed it and I put it out there, we made that video and then we posted that and people watched it, I was like, oh goodness, now I really gotta at least try. And I started reaching out and contacting people. And not only did we go triple that spring, we went presidential that spring. So anything is possible. You can go farther than you even imagine, but you have to believe that it's gonna happen. And you have to take action towards those goals. So we're so, so excited for you guys. The aha moments that we had sitting at conference, you know, you're gonna hear from people tonight. So I'm super excited. I know there's a lot here who were at conference. There's some who weren't. If you're watching and you were at conference, we expect you guys to post a video with your aha, or at least write out your aha and post it on the page. We're gonna start a thread on the global page. I'm gonna use Matt's video to start it. And my husband's away, we've had technical difficulties, so I didn't bother to try and put up his video on the screen. But I'm gonna let you guys hear what he had to share. And I'm gonna ask for anybody else who was at conference, if you guys can come up and join us here at the front, and we're gonna have you share your aha moments too. So my husband Matt is away, he's on his annual, well, he'll tell you himself, but I'm gonna let you listen to what he wants to say.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update. I am out on Lake Nipissing right now for my annual fishing trip with my son, so I was unable to be at the meeting tonight. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of my most amazing moments from conference this year. So the biggest take back that I have is, for me personally, is to not be saying no anymore. I was constantly saying no to things in my life, with my family, with my friends, business, my wife. So going forward, I'm going to be trying a lot harder to be keeping it positive with yeses and hardly saying no anymore, because I think that's incredibly key to being very successful in this business. One of the other big take homes I had is when I looked around the audience this year, it was incredible. There was so many men compared to the year prior in the audience. I couldn't believe it. The amount of growth in the company with men has been incredible over the last year. The female presence is obviously still very, very strong, but I just couldn't get over how many men are actually out there working with business today, or we're at conference today at this weekend. So my big take home for you guys, and I want you to really, really, really try your best this year to get your spouse involved if they're not involved already, and to get your friends, your spouse, to get his friends and family and everyone else involved as possible. This is not a business for women. It's a business for both sexes. Both men and women can be incredibly successful at this. There's so many bonuses on the table. There's so much pumped up energy around new products, around our new system, around the new cleanse that it's not released in Canada yet, but it's there for the American distributors if you guys have it. There's amazing things coming down the pipe this year, and as a man, I can finally feel proud and not embarrassed, because I've been, you feel like it's a female business for when you first start. So for me, I'm very proud to say that I am a distributor, and that this year we're going to take the man side of the business to a whole other level. So please, guys, do your best to get your spouse involved, get them out to meetings, and there's tons of amazing things that me and a few of the guys internationally and locally are going to be putting together. We're going to be doing calls, a whole bunch of other things geared towards just men, to be able to support you guys in a way that you feel comfortable. So the big take home for me is that I want you guys to work hard and get your spouses involved in this business, so that I and BJ aren't the only men around anymore. But this is what we need to do as a team, guys. You will watch your team grow if you can get on top of both sexes in this business, man and woman. There is a massive market out there, a massive 50% of business still not even touched in Ontario. And I finally opened my eyes to it that we can take this to a whole other level in this area if we just work with our spouses, our families, and our friends, guys. Push hard. 2016 is going to be the best year this company has ever put out. There's going to be more bonuses earned than ever before. And last year there was $175 million in bonuses given out. So this is the year to be involved. The bonuses are going to be insane. The amount of money that people make is going to be insane, and things are going to continue into 2017 at a level that no one has ever thought possible. So keep it up, guys. 2016, here we come.
I'm glad that BJ's up here representing the face of the men already. All right. So I'll get you to introduce yourself and just say what your biggest aha.
Hi guys, I'm Ainsley. My biggest aha moment was when Denise Walsh said to say yes to everything. I just really clicked with that, just because I'm always like, I'll always take the easy way out, and if I don't have to travel an hour and a half to Milton, I won't. And I really took away from that when Felicia, actually my sideline triple, she asked me to do an Instagram training when I was on my way home from Florida driving. I could have said no. I could have given an excuse, but I said yes. That was my first training, and it felt so amazing. After doing that, I gained lots of confidence, and my business has changed in only the last couple of days since doing that, and especially videos on Facebook as well. I would always be the one who would just share the top leaders' videos and not be the leader who would do that and step up and do that. And ever since I did that, my messages, my inbox have been flooded. So definitely say yes to everything.
Hi everybody, my name's Heather, and a moment that I really connected with at conference was, I forget who was speaking, but they talked about how you're always praying for a runner. You're praying for a runner, you're praying for a runner. Oh, why can't I just find a runner? Well, runners are out there. We just have to ask. If we don't ask, then we won't find our runners. So what I took home from that was I need to get out there more. I need to ask everybody, because we could be letting our future teammates just walk by. We need to offer our opportunity to everybody. That's it.
sent me. So from conference, I kind of took a couple of things. Also been always saying no. I do that a lot. I would try to find an excuse to get out of things. And the other thing was the story that Skylar Pentecost talked about with the little starfish, and he saw a whole bunch of them out on, or not him, a person, a little boy, saw them all out on the beach. So he started throwing them back in the ocean. And somebody said to him, why are you wasting your time throwing them all back in? You're like, it's not gonna do anything, you're not gonna make a difference. He threw the little starfish back and he said, I did make a difference to that one starfish. And I think that really, like, we can use that in this business because that one person that you talk to, this might change their life. So that really hit home for me.
This was my second conference. I went last year as well, and I actually came back and I was like, actually right before I was leaving, I was waiting for him to come pick me up, and I said to my husband, I'm gonna be asked what my home is, and I don't know what that is. And he said, because I have too many, and I think it wasn't that it was anything new for me, it was just a reminder that it's still here, it's still real. This is still a huge opportunity, so get on it. And it was actually my husband who said to me, babe, you're the one that said to me the Millionaires Club has doubled this year. So when you were there last year, we saw the Millionaires Club versus this year, they almost literally didn't fit on the stage. So that's huge.
This is also my second conference, and it was great. I had my husband along, and it was really nice to have him there. And I think, you know, the company as a whole, sometimes when you're working on your own, or you know, in your little office at home or doing your blitzes, you feel very isolated, and the team meetings are wonderful for connecting us. When you're in a room with 20,000 other people who are pumped up and excited about the same thing as you realize you're not just this crazy little person, you know, excited about rocks. There's thousands of others out there. But my favorite part was what this company is about. Yeah, they recognize top runners, but they also recognize the people who give back. They have awards for that. They have recognition for people who paid off thousands, like hundreds of thousands of debt. That's an award. I mean, what company gives awards for paying off debt? That's just what I love. It just shows the heart of the company and what they're doing.
I'm Heidi, and this is my third conference, and it's just amazing to see how much it grows. I have a number of ahas. One more thing about how many people you need to find runners. It's only 5 runners to get to the top. So you have to ask absolutely everybody. I've really been putting myself out there since we're back, and I mean, so many people I'm playing to, so it's really exciting. And then the other thing is find out what you are good at, because there's so many different ways to bring people in. There's parties, there's one-on-ones, there's social media, there's people who only do this by social media. Jade Hooper was at the very back last year at conference, and she is in the top 10 just on social media. So that just blew me away at how fast you can grow.
Hi everyone, I'm Brittany Kelly, and this is the first conference that I've been to, and I had so many aha moments. I'm like, oh my god, I hadn't done this. I felt like there were so many things there that stuck out to me. Definitely, I mean, I was in the back, the middle, and just seeing so many people up on the stage, and it was like they all, or a majority of them, what really resonated with me is that they were in the back last year. They decided, they made up their mind that they were going to be on that stage. And they did that. So really for me, like having that, what Denise Walsh said was say yes. And that was really what holds us back, is taking the easy way out, saying no. So really just saying yes and making up your mind that this is what you want and understanding your life. So going for it all. And I think for everything
else. You stand here, we want everyone at home to hear all your aha moments too. We were gonna get you guys, and we're going to have you guys. Okay, Tracy.
I was just a minute, I go through all those people, they make me very homework. I really liked Joel and Stephanie Dunn. They went Black Diamond, so that's very top level in the company. And he said you can't quit. You can't failure rate it there. Success.
You can't fail your way to success, but you can quit. What is it?
Yeah, but you can't quit.
You can't quit your way to success, but you can fail forward. So fall forward and keep failing and failing and failing until you get there.
The support of our adventure team. And Adventure 2.0 is coming. So how many people are going to get Adventure 2.0 this time?
That's so sweet, guys. Thank you so much. Look at that teamwork over there, right? All right,
Well, my aha moment has been stolen a few times. But I think pretty much the whole thing was an aha moment for me. Definitely seeing how quickly people were able to go up the levels and how, if they can do it, then why can't we do it, right? We all have it in us. Another thing is the girls that I was actually there with, they were blitzing everybody. I'm like, oh my God, girlfriend, you are crazy. But that's how they're getting to their diamond and their promotions and everywhere else. So it's kind of made me step out of my box and do the same thing. So I think that was two things I took away. We can do it quick and get out there and blitz wherever you can.
All right, so this is my first time with this microphone, except for just like a second ago. So I'm a bit nervous, but I'm just gonna, my aha moment, and I'm just gonna go right out there and I'm gonna just speak out in faith, because I just wanna share with you guys that I could not believe that there's like, on the first night, there's like an optional worship service after the initial kickoff, and I stood there and I just gotta say, I knew that the company was, did have a strong faith base, but I didn't realize how important that would be to me in this business. And so since I've gotten back, God and I have been sitting down and I've been crushing my fears every single minute of every single day, because I realized that all I need is His strength and all I need is His confidence until I find my own in this business. And I know He wants to prosper us. He wants to make us better people, make us great leaders. He wants to prosper this company. He wants us to succeed today. He wants to strengthen us now where we stand today, not tomorrow. It's not something for later on, it's now. So if you have that faith inside of you and you can reach out and connect with Him, like, it has changed my life. And they say that, like Mark Pentecost was like, this will change your life. And I was like, yeah, all right, we'll see. And it has honestly changed my life. And now the goal for me is just about going out and helping other people change their lives. And I have no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna make it all the way to the top. And I just wanna bring everyone along with me. And if we can do that, nothing can stop us. So that was my
Thank you. Promise to crying through the whole speech. You need to let her help her. She's the one here, you like to cry mom, man. All right, come on up.
No warning.
Just kidding. Okay, so this is my second conference at Plus Green Perfect. So I'm not gonna lie, some of the stories I've heard before, and they still hit home just the same way as they did before. My big aha moment from Green Carpet was probably the fact that her conference, thank you. Nervous with this thing. You gotta get used to. So my big aha moment was probably the fact that I've honestly become complacent in my business, and there's just so much more as a leader that I should be doing for myself, for my business, for my family, and it's really just reopened, I guess, the faith I have in our company. I mean, come on, guys, what company hires American authors to come play at private party for you? Seriously, so fun. Thank you. All right,
This conference was life-changing for me. I had two aha moments, probably three, but I'm not going to tell them all. But the first aha moment was take quitting off the table. I've been in the company now for nearly 2 years. It'll be 2 years in May. And many a time I thought, oh, why am I doing this? I might as well quit. I can't do this. You get your down days and then you pick yourself up again. And this team has been amazing for helping us to pull it together and keep striving and keep going. And, you know, if you have quitting in the back of your mind, you don't function the same because you always think, I'm not going to make it anyway. So you don't work as hard. You don't try as hard. So when they said, get it out of your mind, get rid of it, don't ever think of it again, then you will be successful. But if you're quitting in the back of your head, you will fail, undoubtedly. So quitting is gone. It's off the table. My other aha moment was the same as what you said when they said, have you ever prayed to God for a runner? Yeah, I did. But yeah, because I was half quitting, I never really believed that God would answer that prayer. And so they said too, you know, when you were in Wendy's and that girl was your double. And when you were standing in line at the bank, that was your triple. God was providing people in your path every day, but you didn't blitz them. So you didn't get them. So you have to be open to what God lays in your path. And for me at this conference, it really built up my faith. I had an incident, maybe some of you might know, I lost my purse. And I thought, okay, that's it. Like my passport was in it, my credit cards were in it, and I had been walking 7 blocks from the parking lot back to the conference center. When I got to the conference center, I realized my purse was missing. Halfway there, I had sat on a bench and it had fallen off my shoulder. And so I ran all the way back in the rain, no purse. I saw a police officer and he said, you know, if you walk back, check all the garbage cans because these homeless people around here will just take your money and then throw your purse away. Well, I checked garbage cans, but there was no purse. And so then I went to the help desk and they said they would watch out for it. I talked with Barb, my upline, and she went back to her team of ambassadors and presidentials, and they all prayed for my purse. And then I went to the worship service, and all through the worship service, I was saying, God, I need a miracle. I don't see how I could possibly get my purse back when I left it out on the street in a bench, but I need a miracle. And while I was sitting there, the thought came into my head, trust me. I said, yeah, I want to trust you, but it's hard. But he said, trust me. Then when we started going home, I checked again at help desk, nothing had been turned in. And we were walking home and there was 5 in our group. And I'm barreling along down the sidewalk. I don't look right or left. And one of the girls in the group called me back and she said, hey, come back. Why don't you ask these 2 homeless guys that are sitting here? I said, oh, okay, I never even saw them. I went to them and I said, did you guys by any chance find a lime green purse? Oh yeah, the one guy says, we saw it on the bench there about 4 hours ago. I said, yeah, that'd be mine. The other guy said nothing, but he had his cart with all his livelihood sitting there and he started rummaging. And he came, he says, is this your purse? I go, yes, it is. I hugged him and I said, thank you so much. I opened it up and the cash was gone. I didn't care. My passport was still in there. My credit cards, my license, my everything was still in there. Does God answer prayer? Absolutely. Then I came home and I said, okay, I really want to go diamond this month. I'm a ruby. I'm not even a ruby at the moment, but I'm a ruby in status. And I said, God can do this. And I'll work hard and I won't not blitz anybody that I see anymore. I won't walk away thinking, oh no, not that one. Because that might be the one that God placed in my path. So he's got me on a high and a strong faith right now, and I'm going to go diamonds.
here in the right time, the right place, at the right time, and that's just another one of the amazing examples. Okay, so this aha moment is kind of a big deal for me. I'm gonna pass this over to my husband, who went to his very first conference ever. He's a little nervous, I think.
Hi, my name is BJ. I was at the first conference ever for me the last weekend. My aha moment, I think, was the overall experience. Everybody was just so friendly, and but the other side of it was that there was so much more male presence there, a lot of support, and I think we need to challenge, well, not need to challenge, but the women in this business need to challenge their spouses to be more involved, and I think it'll help everyone's teams grow. I'll leave that in your hands.
I will say that it's not easy. Some of you may have husbands at home who aren't great supportive right now, and they may not get it. My advice to you is to get them out to these meetings. Somehow involve them, whether it's a family dream board you're doing with your kids, whether you're asking for their opinion on things. You know, he was always, I've been lucky in the sense that he's always been supportive, not that he got it. He said to me, what can I do to help you? And I would say the dishes. Because I'm a one-step person. I get my road, I'm running, I don't really look right and left a whole lot. But I didn't give him anything to do. And it's really special for me to have him come home and just to have him there the whole time. And he's got his own plan. He's got his own ideas. He actually had somebody that's supposed to come for a sneak peek here today, which is kind of cool. And sometimes if you give them something or you give them the ideas, encourage them to be here, you don't know. They can shift, guys. And if they love you, they are going to support you. Maybe not right away, but they will. All right, so that's not my aha moment. So my aha moment was a little bit different. You know, I went to a conference this year, Needing Conference. You guys look at me up here sometimes, like, oh, Barbie's got it going on, she's jumping all over the place, and blah, blah, you know, all that crazy stuff that I do. And I do, but there are days that I really doubt myself just like you. I doubt if I can be up on that stage. I've doubted if I'm a good leader to my team. I've doubted everything, more than you guys could probably ever imagine. But the fact that I sat there, and I can be worthy because I'm not different than anyone else. Nobody is different in this business. And there was another aha moment that I had, and that was how much we can give back to people, guys. So I'm an only child. My husband's family tells me all the time I have only child syndrome. Doesn't anyone like that? They just, yeah, I see the whole me stuff and my little circle stuff, and I don't always think big picture and big wide thing. And you know, when I first joined this business, I had this great team. I loved my team. I'm proud of my team. But I used to say the word all the time, my or I. Those are the words that we use in this business because we're a team. This is a we. This is an us. We're together in this business. And I always think about this business. I've grown in the fact stage 1 and stage 2 where it's okay, we're going to do this. Our team is going to do this. I can't wait to see Good Christy go Diamond and Good Christy go Ruby, and I'm so excited. And then here I am at Presidential, and I'm working on my ambassador, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do after? You know, we spent the last 2 years this month, the last 2 years this weekend that I've been in the business. We've been paying off debt, we've been doing that, but what am I going to do next? And I realized at conference exactly what I'm going to do next, and then I have a new goal. It's not just the title of ambassador, it's not just the extra money, it's what that extra money can do for people. Somebody came up on stage and she talked about the debt she paid off. She goes, you know what? I'm here now, and I get to help every single body in the world. Because I just paid for 9 new water wells in Africa. Who says we can't do that? And somebody else came up and they talked about how they were giving back, and they could fund this, and they were able to send low-income families' children to college and university, and all the other amazing things. And I thought, that's what I can do. That's what we can all do together. So that this isn't just about you getting to Ruby, helping your team. This is your team, and all the people out there that you don't even know yet. So think about that every single day and walk forward with that. Thanks, guys. The conference is pretty awesome. American Authors Band was there. One of my girlfriends was like, I am in the right company. It's my favorite band. All right, you're up.
I want to share a little aha moment that I had coming back from conference. And it makes me a little bit emotional. I'm a new mom. But it was actually John Eric, and I don't know if anybody saw.
I'll take the baby. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Cry over. So he made a post, I was just gonna read it. And he took a picture with my son and with all the babies at conference. And it just made me realize that this is so much bigger than us. His life is changed because of this. And we have the opportunity to share this with so many families, and we don't even realize the repercussions that this is gonna have down the road. And so we have to think bigger than ourselves, because we don't know whose families are struggling, and we don't know where these kids' lives are gonna go. And what he said is, the babes of it works. As 1/2016 arrived, I thought to myself, who do I want to make sure that I get a selfie with? And then it occurred to me, these pictures represent the most important people at one, because they're the why for some. They represent why we have hope. They're counting on us. They also are the ones who will grow up under a different kind of culture, led by a different kind of company, which is our best shot at making this a different kind of world. My goal was to get a selfie with every baby at conference. I do know this though, one day, years from now, I hope to say to my friend, do you see that world changer? I have a selfie with that one baby. So whether people have their families yet, maybe you don't even have a family yet. But what you do today and what this company offers you is something that can change your family's future. And our kids are able to dream bigger because of what we're doing. My kids are realizing that they don't have to just grow up and go to school and do a 9-to-5 job. They're learning that they can create their own success. They're learning that they can make a difference in other people's lives. This business is about helping our friends and making new friends. So we're teaching our children to do that. And, you know, this is just something that is so much greater. We have a purpose in life that sometimes we don't even understand. And this business can bring you financial freedom, it can bring you time freedom, and those are two of the most important things in the world. And I hope that you guys see where this can take you, because it's not just one person, it's not one type of person. You know, what is so amazing about going to these conferences and sitting there is watching the variety of people that cross the stage. You know, it's the same way that when you come here, we have a huge leadership team, and we know that we're better together because we're all different, and we all bring something different to the table. But someone is able to find someone that they relate to. And I hope that you know that you have the potential. You have everything inside of you that it takes. And everybody's journey looks different. You know, we all have a goal, and we say, okay, you know, this is where I want to get to. But I want to encourage you to just be open-minded, because sometimes we think this is the path, okay? You know, shortest straight line from A to B. But that's not always the way it is. You know, we always have to reevaluate and make changes to our plan. You know, if you were out there hunting, you know, you might look at the bird in the sky, but you can't just keep shooting at that one spot that you first saw it, right? It's gonna move. You have to be willing to change your sight and just stay focused on the goal, no matter what happens. And so when life gets in the way and something shifts where you're supposed to be, you don't give up on your goal. You just change the route that you're gonna take to get there. So I hope that you guys are excited and fired up. I am so fired up. Like, honestly, this is so life-changing. I can't tell you how many people, you know, we have over 50 people that have reached that diamond or above level on this team in the last 2.5 years. And you can now bring in 50 people whose lives are gonna be changed by earning these kind of bonuses. So anything is possible. We've still got a lot of time left in this month. You know, I don't say it because it was me, but I joined on the 21st and went diamond by the end of the month. So if you're telling yourself that that's not possible, then it's not possible. But if you believe that it's gonna happen, and if you pursue the possibilities and the people in your life, and you aren't afraid and ashamed of what you have to offer, you know, this is $1 million opportunity. This is products that can change people's lives in so many ways. You know, if someone hadn't taken the time to share this with me, I don't know that my mom would be here today. So, we need to think bigger than ourselves and know that, you know, it's a reward enough just to work this business and see how it changes lives. It's a reward enough to make the commission that's there in our compensation plan. You know, if you ever question that, go and look at another compensation plan, because I promise you there is nothing out there like what we have. But to take something like this and to put it on top, don't forget, a good stands for get out of debt. And as someone was mentioning, you know, what company, Audrey, what company rewards people for paying off their debt? You know, the first conference that I went to, I was having a really hard time with the fact that this company talked so much about money, because it wasn't how I grew up. And all of us have a different money mindset, but it's not about the money. It's about what the money can do for you and what the money can allow you to do for other people. It allows you to give back. It allows you to, you know, we heard from people who have built schools and, you know, given back in third world countries, or even right here in their own backyard, buying backpacks for all of the underprivileged kids at their local school. You know, there's so many ways that we can make a change and make a difference in this world. And one thing I hear from people all the time is, you guys are so positive. You know, we believe that we can feed each other. We don't compete with each other. We're here to cheer each other on and to celebrate each other's successes. And that is so rare to find in this world, that to be able to share that with other people and to see the ways that this can impact people's lives is just so exciting. I can't even begin to think of how the ripple effect that you've started around you is going to go out in ways and reach so many people this year. It's up to you how many people you talk to. It's up to you how many people you share this with. And, you know, whether you run hard or not, you still need to talk to people, because one of them might be praying for this opportunity and might decide to work their tail off and claim these bonuses and change their entire life. So, I mean, honestly, with an Emerald bonus, who was praying for that? Everybody's been working. Whether you work fast or you work slow, whether you placed a ton of seeds or a few, you've got something that you've created and you've generated since you started this business. And, you know, the first decision day that you had was when you decided to join this company. The second decision day you have could be today, where you decide to really work it and really take advantage of everything that this company is offering. And it's up to you. So I hope that you guys all want to grab these bonuses. We want to help you grab these bonuses. What is it going to do for you? Decide what you're going to pay for with it. Start envisioning that. You know, if there's something that's on your dream board, Addie and Sasha, when they ran that 10 Weeks to Diamond program, if you weren't a part of it, one of the tasks that they did was, if you have a dream car on your dream board, go test drive it. Go sit in that car and believe that that's going to be yours. Envision it. And if you have, you know, you want to find your dream home, go out and look at homes near what you want. And we did that. And honestly, guys, I'm so excited. I know that this company is going to make all of our dreams come true. So I hope that you share your dreams. Talk about it, because it's not real when it's just in your head. Write it down. Make your dream board. When the power of the pen, when you write that down and you put it there, write it on your mirror. Write it on sticky notes and stick it around your house. The more you look at it, the more you're going to believe it, and the more you're going to work towards it. It becomes something that like subliminally happens.
Be loud and be proud.
Exactly. So we really want to see you guys. I'm telling you, it seems silly, it's just going to be real for a minute. One of the things that's the biggest indicator of who is moving in this company is the people that are active on the team page. And you might think that that's such a small thing, but if you plan on going diamond, whether you're a distributor today, there's gonna be 24 people on your team when you go diamond. Those people are gonna be watching you as they start their journey. If you're not excited, why are they gonna think that they need to be excited? If you don't believe that you can get here, why would they? If you're not active and engaged in doing your training and working your steps to success, why is anybody else gonna do that? You know, we have to be loud and be proud of what we're doing. And so I encourage you guys, go back and act like the leader that you want to be. Do you see yourself being an ambassador leader? I want you to act like that ambassador leader now.
With a team or without a team. Second you sign up, you are a leader. What you choose to do with that is up to you.
So true. So I encourage you guys, we see the potential in you. We know that you can get to the top. We keep asking you guys, post on the team page, share that story, post your excitement. You know, there's a lot of skeptical people out there. There's a lot of confused people out there when they look at this opportunity and it all sounds too good to be true. And the one thing that I know overrides skepticism and doubt is confidence and excitement. So if you want to convince people or show them what's possible here, it starts with you. You are the change. It starts with one, right? One conference is what we had. This, Mark said, we had an ambassador or top earners party on the Wednesday night, and Mark said, you know, I'm a cheap guy. He said, I wouldn't print these banners if we couldn't use them again. And he said, the fact that we said 2016 is because I know this is the 1 year that is gonna change the face of this company. This is our $1 billion year. This is it. And it starts with one, and that one person is you. So you need to go out there and find your one and help them take it to next level. So let's get fired up, guys. Going out there, you need to claim that Ruby bonus. And guys, remember, just a reminder, you need to have your 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days if you're going for that Ruby bonus. If you have new distributors, make sure that you are helping them do that. People need to book their launch parties. When I went diamond in 9 days, I think the key to that was that I did about 30 launch parties in those 9 days. Anybody that joined my team, I said to them, all right, you need to get people together in 3 days for them. And they did. Whether it was 2 people, it didn't matter. But I was there, I was helping support them, whether it was online or whether it was in person, and we're showing other people what's possible.
I have a challenge for everybody.
Yeah.
We're talking about going home and being loud. We're talking about how you guys, you have a brand new person on your team to teach them how to do this business, right? Well, with all of my new distributors, I now challenge them to find their first 4 loyal in their first 72 hours. 3 days. So here's my challenge for you guys. You're gonna sign up today, go do it. It's gonna get you out of your comfort zone a lot faster. You're gonna get your voice out there, show me that you're loud and you're proud. I know guys, it's a little scary. Do it anyway. Say yes to that challenge. And for all of you who have maybe been in the business a little bit, guess what? You've 72 hours to show your team how to do it. So I challenge every single person in this room at 72 hours, go get it. Be loud, be proud. And if you're going to do it, I want to hear from you because we all know I'm crazy blue and I like noise. So let's go.
Our voices are too rich for conference.
You're the only one that gets that excuse because you're blue like me. One more time.
Alright, so one way you do that, guys, is go out and book your own relaunch party. You are relaunching with all of the new products that we have. We've launched the oil, we've launched the energy in the very last few months. The cleanse is coming, wow is coming. You can talk about it. So get people together and let them try this, let them experience it for themselves. Get your people to an event where you can sign 4 loyal customers and show your team how to do that. All right, we are gonna do some draws and end the night on a great big positive note. All right. So if you are here as a guest tonight, I do want to remind you that we do draws for our new distributor basket, which could potentially give you guys a couple $100 worth of free product to walk home with tonight to start using and to help boom your business. So, did everybody get a ticket who is a new distributor? If there's anybody who's joining tonight who wants to be entered in that draw, raise your hand.
I think now we have two.
All right. All right, anybody else before we do our distributor draw? All right, Alicia Egan.
You're like free.
I will also mention, guys, we brought back a few things from conference. There are a few new select apparel items on the back rack back there. So if you are looking to get some new gear, you can go check it out. The prices are on there, and then you can arrange your payment. But let's find out.
Ew.
We got a little excited.
We did. It's just darn about it. All right, we're gonna hold it up for a second.
Technical difficulties and a conference and mommy brain.
I promise, we are never, for those of you that never been here, on the ball.
Usually we are very, very organized. But we forgot to do promotion. And that's pretty exciting. So we are going to ask for our new executives in the room to come on up to the front. All right. I see one of them right there coming on up. So executive is when you have two distributors underneath you, and they each have a volume of 400. That is going to allow you to promote, and you have to make sure that your commission is qualified. You'll promote up to executive. So they come up here. I'm so excited for this girl. It started out in Australia. Okay, so you want to see how your team can grow across the globe. I signed my friend Alicia in Australia. She signed her friend Leanne, who's from Canada, who now lives in Australia. Leanne, and it just all trickles down. We all have this amazing, amazing team. Leanne's cousin, Chanel, is here. You know, it's just amazing to see how it just ping pongs back and forth across the globe. And now Lane has joined this business, and she went executive. So, why don't you talk to me and when you started, and what you're most excited about?
Okay, so my name's Lane, and I started 4 months ago, and I'm just excited to share the product. Like, it's absolutely changed my life. I've lost 38 pounds. As it grows, I'm so excited.
Amazing! We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
It works, product. Come on.
Thermofit and rings. I don't mean
So this girl did the triple threat and lost 38 pounds.
All right, let's do a quick picture, guys. 1 and 2 and 3 and ooh, awesome. I know you all love me.
All right, congratulations. All right.
All right.
We have some new rubies in the room. Are any of our new rubies here
You know we
tonight?
got a couple, they're not here tonight.
I know everybody was so excited that they're busy meeting with leads. I was getting messages from people who were like, I'm sorry I'm not coming tonight, it's just because I'm growing my business. So we can't complain about that. All right, do we have any of our new emeralds in the room?
Oh my goodness.
Addie?
Those emeralds are so busy on Diamond, I tell you.
No, okay, they're working, they are working their tails off. I'm telling you, this emerald, you're gonna see her up here next month as a diamond. She is working, she is not letting anything stand in her way. And our newest diamond is also working her tail off because she's claimed double. She's actually working on triples. So I'm telling you guys, stretch your goals, push yourself. But we wanted to make sure that we gave you guys some recognition because you guys have been working so hard. And honestly, to promote in the month of January is something to be celebrated. You know what? It shows your determination. You can do this at any time of the year, it doesn't matter. Slow season, what? No. We decide whether it's a slow
We
season.
changed the graph, that's our choice.
It's true, we have always changed the graph. This team has always changed the graph. And that, you know, that was what Pam Sauer said was the reason that she came here to do the One Team, One Mission. That was the first corporate event of the year, by the way, because they know that this team is going places and they made us their priority. So, all right, now to do our prize. All right, so our new distributor. How about all the new distributors who have signed up since the last meeting? Stand up if you're entered in this draw. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, the winner is 200 6138. All right. All right. Our first door prize, so these are the red tickets, grab it out. 0148199.
By Barbara Campbell.
Thank you. My name next year. All right.
0148190. 0148018. 8018. And 0148011. 11. And our last door prize is 0148026. All right, we're just counting out how many wraps we have today. We've got 23 wraps, so we're gonna give away, we're gonna draw first for 3 wraps, and then we'll do 2 sets of 10.
All right. Great way to start your business off with a bang.
Telling you, he or she who wraps the most people wins. And our first winner is Ashley Loder. And our second winner of 10 wraps is Tim Patton. And our third winner is Desiree. All right, so you guys, I want you to go home. I want you to claim your goal. Where are you running to this month? I want you to tag us. I want to see that post. And I want to see you going for your goals. We're here for you. Your uplines are here for you. We have all agreed that we are more than happy to do 3-way calls with you and anyone on your team. If you have leads that you're talking to, if you have people that are curious about the business, or if you're just looking for some extra training and coaching yourself, set up a call with us because we are here. We want your success as badly, if not more, than you might want it for yourself. So we are here to match your efforts, and we know that you guys can absolutely make anything possible that you go for this month. All right, so go out there and have a great month. We can't wait to see you here next month. Come, make sure that your voices are working because we're going to have a lot of celebrating today. All right, have a great month, guys.
What's the black one?
And I'm happy we gave them you know, we gave them, they gave them each $20. I didn't have any money because two of my friends, each one gave them $20. So they ended up already with another $20. Like you say, if you have money. And I said to the guy, yeah. Because it's too bad. I'm glad you used me. Yeah, it was amazing. They didn't have to admit that he could have just kept it there and said, oh, we didn't see it. God knew that he wanted to give it back to me. Yeah, it was beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, you made it.
Well, you know what? I know I give to myself with this plan.
Because of the-
Appreciate people that give up. I'm grateful. That's my heart.
I will.